and welcome to episode 16 of my FM14 Let's Play with Liverpool. So, let's see what happened in November. Let's go all the way down. I think I left you with the 1-0 away loss to Copenhagen, which I was raging about. Obviously, it's understandable that I was raging about about it, seeing as we dominated the game. But what can you do? If you lose some of them. But we retaliated quite well. We went away to Norwich and beat them 3-1. Aga, Veretti, and Lamela scored there, dominated the game, and it was much better. We converted our chances. Then we were at home to Sunderland and we beat them 6-1, which Sunderland were bottom of the table at the time, and I was expecting us to actually beat them, obviously, but the way we did it, 70% possession, 19 shots. Their goal, Coutinho got a hat trick. Obviously, he's been on form lately. He's been playing really, really good. But their goal from Giaccherini, something like that. He's quite good in real life as well. Watch this goal. He scores. It was actually, I'm not sure if it was goal of the month, but he scored. It said it was a 43-yard chip, and it's ridiculous. I was just like, what the fuck's just happened? Seriously. It was 1-1 at that point, and then obviously we went on to dominate, as you'd expect. The next game was at Napoli, which we needed to win, just to make sure we qualified. And we did. Coutinho got another 2 goals there, and it was a comfortable game. Dominated that one as well, which I'm pleased with that. So it's basically down to us now in the Champions League, whether if we get a win away at Barca, which is highly unlikely. But I did check, and they're not doing that well in La Liga this season. Currently 5th, which for Barcelona is pretty bad. So hopefully we'll be able to maybe at least get a point anyway. But we've nailed second place on that one, so we're into the knockout rounds. And yeah, our last game away at Tottenham was pretty frustrating. We took the lead with a great goal by Lamela, and then of course Lucas gets sent off, doesn't he? They got another penalty, missed it, but scored the rebound off the post, which, again, the amount of penalties that with teams been given away is really, really annoying. But you can't really do anything about it. They ended up having more possession and more shots. That's just for the fact that Lucas got sent off, though, otherwise we would have gone into the game. I then fined Lucas for being a prick, and now he hates me. He literally, he really he fucking despises me. Abysmal. So I'll have to work on that, getting that back up. But today, loads of players are unfit, and we just need to kind of just get the result against Everton, because we've got a few difficult games coming up. We've got Man City in 3 days. I've put the training on fitness. So which one is it? Yeah, there. So it's not really working, I suppose, because we really need to be in shape so I can play our first team. And Eloramendi is going to be coming back in the side soon. He's been injured. Gerrard's unfit. Really, Alexandro's unfit as well, but Monreal is also unfit for some reason. So I'm going to have to just go with this side today and hope we get the 3 points against Everton, because otherwise Chelsea will start to pull away, which we don't really want that to happen. We want to try and keep up with them and then make them slip up. We're favourites, so give the fans a performance. Let's go into the game. I'm expecting us to dominate. We're at home. It is a derby, though. Sterling hasn't played in a while because he had a shocking performance in one game, so I dropped him for a couple of games. So hopefully he'll come back and play well. Sometimes he plays amazing, and other times he plays absolutely awful. But Lamela's starting to get into form. Coutinho's obviously in form, so it's great. Let's apply that one. Sterling, and we've actually got a penalty. That makes a change. I'm happy with that. See if Veretti can convert this. He has missed one this season, but he's scored I think the other 2 that he's had. But he scores this one, which is great. It's 1-0 up. It's his 5th goal of the season. He's had a good season so far since he joined us from PSG. So that's great. Seems quite a few. Oh no, it's just straight. I hate this. Why doesn't he just? Why did we have to see that, really? So Sacco to Veretti, it's passing it around nicely to Honda. Now Sterling. That was a bit of a lame shot. We're dominating possession, dominating on shots. We should win this comfortably, 2-3-0. But you never know really what's going to happen sometimes. Sandro's on a booking, which is a bit annoying. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Just passing it around nicely. Everton are getting frustrated. Sterling, see if he can do anything wonderful. I mean, what is that? Really? That shot went like, woo. What the fuck was that, Sterling? Coutinho's really unfit for some reason. He probably picked up a knock. His fitness level might go back up though. Got a first real chance, Everton, and they've missed it. I think they just hit the post, which is lucky. Very lucky. But he hits on a counter attack. Coutinho's his fitness is. I'm gonna keep him on for now though. Let's just say keep it up and go back into the second half. I quite liked the new when the game first came out. I quite liked the press conferences, but they still get really annoying. It was like that on the old ones where they get super annoying after like your first maybe 1-2 seasons. But I'll bring off Coutinho for Gerrard. And we'll give Monreal. I don't want Sandro to get sent off, so we'll do that. And let's see what we can do. We shouldn't really lose this game. I mean, we shouldn't draw this game. Sorry, with the stats like that. But 1-0, you never know. Could easily change. I think we've got a last highlight here. Hopefully we make it 2-0. Suarez with a bit of a dodgy header. Don't really know who that was to. 1-0 though, with the stats like that. Expect more, but we got the 3 points, which is definitely what we were after. So, good performance, I guess. And that means we're a point behind Chelsea. 5 points ahead of Man U, so at the moment it's between me and Chelsea. So the performance at the match against Chelsea at Anfield next season looks like it's going to be an interesting one. But I don't really. Hopefully they slip up before then. But as I said, I've got Man City away, and even though Man City are 12th, they're still hard to beat. With Man City, then Barcelona, and then Tottenham. I think Tottenham, though, the performance we played against them, we should be able to win that game because we got the hardest draw in the quarterfinal. I mean, it's not a good quarter. Like, there's no good teams left apart from Spurs, really. Possibly Swansea can be a bit tricky, but the rest, comfortable, should be able to comfortably beat them. Even though Reading are higher in the league, they're not that good. See, yeah, these drop now, as you noticed, so they're on a bit of a losing streak. West Ham are surprisingly 4th now. West Brom down to 6th. Tottenham moved up a bit. Everton have dropped to 10th. How are they doing in their Champions League? Because that's what they finished in the Champions League spot. I haven't really checked it. So they qualified. That's interesting. Now, because we're finished second... Crap, how do I do that? Alright, yeah, so we could get whoever, like one of these group winners, what we're going to get if we finish second. So there's Benfica, well, obviously the only one really that I'd want. Everyone else looks a bit scary. That was a good win. They get 750 from appearances, 750k. It was a good win nevertheless, so I will be back at the start of January, and hopefully I'm eyeing Ike Minion up. Hopefully he doesn't sign a new deal from now to, I'm not sure, I think it's late December you can start offering him contracts, because I would love to add him to my team. And even if he doesn't get that much game time, I'll be able to sell him for a nice profit. So, and his wages are good as well, because they're quite low compared to other people of his like caliber. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, as usual, and please subscribe if you like the series, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.